This is a very rare BMW. It's an E28 factory-built M5, which means it's got a 4-valve twin overhead cam engine, which was developed for the M1, which was like a rear-engine coupe that BMW built in very, very small numbers. This car and all the right-hand drive cars were made in South Africa. The Munich-built ones were left-hand drive, and they made very few. From what I've been able to gather, about 200 of these were produced. So it looks exactly the same as a 528i that was sold in Australia at the same time. They called them 528i Motorsport, which had the same body kit, sports seats, sports steering wheel, sports suspension. But the 528i in Australia had the same engine as the normal 528, which was a single cam, 6-cylinder normal engine. But this engine is really quite specialised, and it's sort of the car's a wolf in sheep's clothing. At about 4.5, it really gets cracking, and it's quite quick without being crazy. You know, it's compared to modern day 400 or 500 horsepower supercars, it's not there, but it had 285 horsepower in its day, which was pretty serious sort of grunt for a family size saloon. It's really nice to drive. Anybody that reads unique cars know how much I love 6-cylinder engines, and it's got a beautiful smooth way about it. You wouldn't know just cruising along like this that it's got this performance potential. You know, it's quiet, it steers nicely. It's actually really pleasant to drive. Typical BMW gear shift. This has got the overdrive fifth. I think the European ones had the dogleg direct 1-to-1 top gear, but this one's got an overdrive fifth. So it pulls along, it's beautifully flexible engine, it's got good visibility. It's a nice car so far. I'll check it out a bit more when we get to some windy road, because it has a semi-trailing link rear suspension, which is fundamentally flawed. It gives quite bad camber change and toe change when it's in its compression side of the travel, and it can lead to fairly quick breakaway, but we'll see about that.